What is going on, guys? And we are back for another Witch's Weapon video. Here we have it, the final floor. Let's just get into it, man. Now, mine is void. I don't know if it's the same for everybody else, and if it is, let me know in the comments. If not, let me know what your final floor was. Now, when I complete this, I'll use the reset floor function, because I've not done it except for when the event first began, just to see what happened. Because someone said, oh, if you reset the floor, you give all the orchids and rewards and stuff. That was false. So without further ado, let's get into it. Here I have, before I get into it, Void is, I would say, the second most difficult, depending. Void can either become the easiest by a landslide or one of the more difficult ones. It will never supersede, it will never surpass Heaven in terms of difficulty, though. It just won't. Void is either one of the easier ones or almost on the cusp of being the more difficult one. So it's either dead last always or second by a moderate amount. Hell can be difficult, but there are no real issues there outside of the fact that your health is being depleted every second by 2.5%, which can amount to a lot if you're taking a lot of damage and you can't heal up that damage and also do enough damage to get rid of the threats. So that kind of just leaves Void with the bombs. Like, as long as you have enough damage and you have enough defense, you don't even really need to heal. Like this, you see I have one divinity healing stack. You honestly don't need more than like one or two of them. It's really strong. It's like ridiculously strong. It's one of the best, along with deflection. Deflection by far and large is my favorite, followed by divinity, and then my third favorite is gluttony in terms of seals. And I'm sure you've seen them. If you play this, you've seen them. But if you haven't, gluttony basically gives you 10% HP per kill, and that stacks. So yeah, let's just get into this. Well, one thing you want to make note of, the team. Make sure you pay attention to the team and change your team accordingly. So right here, this team should be fine. Here, Chio is actually a godsend for a unit like the Black Knight or the Nurse, where their defense and magic defense is massive, but they also have a crap ton of attack. And the higher this goes, the more attack that these enemies will have. So you want to pay attention to the ones that have physical, because that's the enemy that Chio is going to shine the most with. So Nyx here and Aluka, I'm going to want to use Beth. For the rest of them, I'm going to want to use Chio. So this is my team. Rafi SR, Monica Shield, Beth and Chio SR. We shouldn't really have an issue here. Oh, this is perfect. Yeah, you see we're not taking too much damage. We're just gonna... Yeah, you see, like, we don't take damage. So it's just a matter of us killing everything. That's pretty much it. It's like we don't even take damage from the bombs. Wow, actually, okay, so here's a little bit of information, right? If you've been in the Discord, or if you haven't, I'll just let you know. The top ranked guy actually had a time of 9 minutes and 28 seconds. So he was clearly hacking. And that's been quite the issue in this event. I don't know why people do it. Like, how do you think you're not gonna get caught, bro? Like, you can at least make it look like you didn't cheat. it's just stupid. I honestly couldn't believe it. I was surprised. I was like, really? That's kind of ridiculous that somebody would do that. But, you know, to each their own. It doesn't really affect me. I'm still top 5 regardless of that. Like, there were allegedly a few cheaters in the top 5 rank, so, you know, that's weird. Oh my. Holy crap. Let me just wipe one of them. Look at this. Guys, imagine not having the defense. Oh my word. They don't stop. If you get juggled, that's it. Wait, if you get juggled, that's it. If you get juggled, that's it. Holy crap. Oh, what the heck is this? What the heck is that? Holy crap. What is that? That's insane, bro. That's insane. Holy crap. What the heck? Oh. Oh my word. Yeah, that's crazy. What the heck? Yo. That's crazy, bro. Oh man, I got hit by that. There we go. Ow. What in the world, man? That's crazy. Yo. If only Gwyneth actually did that. You know, after a while, they're gonna be supercharged, and I suppose it'd be safe to. Oh, yeah, there's still Nicks left. Are there any Gwens? Doesn't seem like it. Wow, 450 is insane, bro. You actually just, like, you actually just need to, that's crazy. You actually need seals for this. You cannot go sealless on this. Like, I think you would just, like, even if you were, like, awakened weapons and everything, I don't think that you'd actually get through this. Chain reaction. I mean, we just do it because we can. We actually need to pick up the pace, though. I'm not sure how much of this there is, and I also, want to get a good time. I think the time here actually matters. Well, there we go. That's floor 50. It's actually just a cakewalk. Okay, so we kind of made that a joke. We actually kind of just made that a joke. Wow. So here's the thing, right? You continue on floor 250. You continue. So I guess my floor is void, which is stupendously easy with the deflections. Oh my goodness gracious. So I'll continue doing this, and yeah, from there I will end up as high rank as I possibly can. As you can see here, yeah, like 9 minutes 30 seconds with this team. There's actually no way. Maybe he maxed out the seals? It's possible. He might have just maxed out the seals. That's pretty interesting, though. Actually, pretty interesting. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. That's floor 50. As you can see, we're top 10. So we'll begin these hefty rewards here, and basically it's just going to be a matter of maximizing as best that you can. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. So with that being said, I wish you all the best of luck. If you have any questions about how to do certain floors, feel free to message me in the comment section, or preferably on the official Discord at Spartan D. And there you can send me, personal messages if you want, or just go into the Witch's Weapon Discord in the appropriate channel. Send me a screenshot of what you're working with, your team, and I'll let you know what seals you should use in accordance to your team. And it really shouldn't differ that much. It's really, when it comes down to it, you stack enough of those damage reductions and you just don't take damage, and it just becomes really easy. And then from there, you get as much damage as you possibly can, and you're good to go. Don't worry about not using seals. Like, you would have to use seals. That floor 50 that you just saw, imagine me not having 12 of those damage reductions. There I don't think you would actually be able to finish it if you get caught in that. And there's definitely a way to dodge it, but when I had all those enemies around me, there was just way too many of them. You would have to run damage reduction. I don't see a world where you can get away with not using the seals. And, good on them for having the seals there. I think the only exception would probably be through if you have Beth or maybe Rafi in their skins, because depending on the skin that you get for Beth in particular, it will increase your HP, your defense, or your attack by 300% for the event, which is massive. And you can probably go quite a ways without needing to use certain seals, like at least for the attack. And it would only I'm not sure if it works for the whole team. I imagine that it would. I'm hoping that it doesn't just work for the weapon, even though it wouldn't make sense because it's not a weapon skin, it's a vet skin, and that is, collectively your team. So, it should work in, that way. It has to work that way, otherwise the HP bonus would just make zero sense. So I would say out of the three, the HP is probably the most useful. If I had to wager, that or the defense. I would say likely the defense, because the more defense you have, at some point you just don't take damage, as you saw. So likely the defense is the most useful, followed by attack, and then HP is probably the least useful. Thinking about it, you don't need HP. Like, if you don't have defense, what good is the extra HP? You're gonna, take massive amounts of damage, right? So, but it's not like the HP skin is useless. You just need to couple that with defense seals and you're good to go. And then, get attack seals and you can probably be good from there. You likely don't need any healing. If you don't have Beth, I wouldn't worry about it. You just do what I did, because I don't have any of Beth's skins. I just have Beth or Baichu. I like going with Baichu, the waifu. But yeah, man, that pretty much covers it. See, there we go. It updated because that was my previous square that you saw. Now it's updated, and I'll continue to get 2 more runs in for that 250 and cap out around 750,000, and that should net me 3rd place. These two have been questioned. I don't think the second person is cheating, but the first one for sure is. It's I don't know, like this team. Oh, I'm sorry, not that one. This one. This team, there's no. Well, there is healing there, actually. So the healing isn't really what's in question. I mean, how quickly would you dispatch? There's not, nah, because I'm around this level and you don't, and I have higher stars on my units than, well, not the Monica, but you're not really using that for the damage. It's for the lifesteal. Yeah, no, this guy, I don't know about that. Like 9 minutes and 30 seconds left. So you saw how long it took me, and I got juggled. I think even if I don't get juggled, which wasted about, I'd say, 2 minutes, there's no way you finish this in 30 seconds, even if you have like all the damage seals. I don't see how. Now, mind you, Ray does end up doing quite a bit of damage once that NP is depleted, but I don't believe that to be enough. I wonder which stage he got, because Void is pretty interesting, and you can reset to get a different stage. I'm not going to. I like Void. Void's, again, like I said, the easiest one to deal with. I would say at this point, Hell would be the most, and I say most sparingly difficult, simply because even with your damage reduction, you'll still be taking 2.5% health per second. So those ticks will mount up if you don't have good healing. So that's probably the most difficult one on Hell, that one or the Reflect. And again, with Heaven, honestly, is not that bad. Once you have enough defense and damage reduction, you just don't take damage. So like you saw here with a Void. So Hell is probably the most difficult in terms of getting a decent score. But yeah. Yeah, I think that pretty much covers it. So yeah, that's about it, I want to say. With that being said, guys, love you all much, and I will see you all next time. Take care.